One, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday, December the 12th. Which reminds me, the garbage needs to go out. I should probably go and take the garbage out right now, but I won't. Gonna risk it. See if I can finish the stream before the garbage truck comes. Probably not a good idea, but I like to live dangerously. Okay, kicking off the stream. I really have no agenda today, but I do want to go and check out more locations on Microtech. We'll do that. I know the Santok EI is out. I know the X1 is out, neither of which I've tried before, so maybe we'll do that. Blazor, thank you for your morning bits. Appreciated. Aaron Lane, yes, this is the culturally appropriated Christmas Hanukkah situation. EB, good morning. Papa Malo, good morning. KSS, good morning. By the way, guys, when I was saying yesterday that they culturally appropriated Hanukkah, you understand I'm joking, right? I'm not actually upset about that. Just to be clear, because I had someone potentially going, well, are you upset about it? No. I mean, it's awesome. Come on. Let's pull up YouTube. YouTube chat. Or am I highly offended? You know what? I am highly offended. Maybe I am. I had a viewer ask me something if they could make a joke or if their joke would be offensive. And I go, no, it is not offensive. I think you'll find most people are fairly happy to see any festive holiday of their culture being represented in some way. Icaro, hola amigo. What do the likes do if during a live stream? Does it do anything? That's right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very likable character. I don't know why you hit the like. You don't have to lie. That'll be lying. Juice the algorithm for that. Amigo, how the wife and kids? Everything good at home? Oh, that's right. Maybe the more you hit that like button, the greater my biceps grow. So if you want me to have 10-inch arms, you got to hit it a bit more. That's about it. Smash that like button. The fate of my arms depends on. By the way, I did bicep chest yesterday at the gym. It was good. It was good. Haven't been. Well, I had that cough, right? I've got the white lung. I've got the black lung. I've got the white lung. No, I don't. Had this weird cough for the past 2 weeks. I think a lot of you had it too, right? So whatever's been going around. So I haven't been to the gym in a while. But yesterday I had a good chest and buys workout. Haven't lost too much strength. Chest and buys, I feel the first thing to go. Actually, the chest is the first to go. Slicer, good morning. They say it makes a stream more visible to people not subscribed. Yeah, so KSS, I mean, that could be part of the algorithm. I know, I mean, YouTube's hit or miss. There's sometimes where I see there's 150 people watching. There's sometimes where there's 50 people watching. I've had people say that they randomly searched Star Citizen on YouTube, and if my stream is up, they end up on my stream. So it depends who's looking at the time. Many factors. But in any case, hitting the like button always does help. Right? EPTU. When is 322 live? You have contacts. Yes. Let me call Chris. 1 second, Icaro. By the way, best phone ever made. The Moto Razr. Do you guys remember when this came out? Hello, Moto. Right? What an awesome phone. Toot, 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 toot. Hello, Chris. Yes, it is me, Montoya. Yes, that Spanish bastard wants to know when 322 is going live. Uh-huh. Before Christmas break? Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Give Sandy my regards. Okay. Bye. Soon. Very soon. Slicer, you had this phone too. Yeah, it wasn't. So this thing came out, was so impressive. I mean, it's an impressive form factor, right? I mean, it was really a quite the topic of conversation. Anywhere you went and you pulled this thing out, it was very impressive. Yeah, and well, I upgrade to this phone from what is probably the most iconic cell phone ever made. Right, the brick, the one you can kick down the road and will still be perfectly fine. Right, so this was upgraded into this. Yeah, magical times. But that is, I mean, even my 8-year-old kid, he knows what this phone is. He knows, hey, that's that indestructible phone. I go, yes, it is. In fact, I don't know, I don't have the charger for it, but I'm pretty sure if I charge this up, the battery still works, this phone will be perfectly fine. It probably still works perfectly fine. Yeah. I mean, we never had phone cases or anything. I mean, this thing drops in the ground, the battery pops out. You put the battery back in, everything's fine. Right? It was great. The StarTAC, wow. Yeah. Shempasta, welcome back. We missed your navigation skills. Actually, we don't need you anymore, Shempasta. All the locations on Microtech have markers now. So it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Forgot the Nokia 3310. Yeah, so from those, I think I went to Android. I went to Android afterwards. I mean, I'm still got this is the Google Pixel 2. I'm still running on the Google Pixel 2. I do have the iPhone, but I have two phones for reasons. But yeah, Pixel 2 still, I mean, the battery's dead. Battery's terrible, but it's still rocking. Still going good. I find now that the iterations of the iPhones are so close. I mean, if you have an iPhone 13, 14, or 15, what's the difference anymore? And the 16? Okay, well, I mean, I do want to upgrade to the 15 because I'm on USB-C. Everything on my desk is USB-C, including my Android. So I'll upgrade for that reason alone, but there's no reason to go from the 13 or 14 to the 15, and I doubt the 16 is going to have anything magical either. I think we're reaching the point now, where just all iterations don't really have that much above the previous generation, which is good. Bad for the company, but great for us. The Bay lost a 10. No, that's right. It's true. Listen, children, in the old days, our batteries lasted 10 days. We celebrated 8 days of Hanukkah with one battery charge. Just actually a new version of the Hanukkah tale. The battery lasted 8 full days before recharging. Yeah, in the before times. Plan up lessons. Yeah. I mean, the only issue with my Pixel phone is the battery. It'll die in 24 hours of just normal use. But otherwise, the phone itself is still fine. Speed's okay. Everything's great. Well, welcome, ladies and gents, to today's stream. I do want to take a look at a Santok EI if someone has one. When we fire it up, I'm going to do 322 EPTU. Send me a friend request. I'm curious to go check out the ship. I also want to check out the X1. Now, I have CCU'd a quad bike into the X1, but it doesn't show up in EPTU. So if you have an X1, I'm curious to take a look at it also. And apparently, I just saw on Reddit the comparison of sizes, and the X1 is not smaller than the Nox. The only reason I picked up, here it is. What the hell's up with that? Oh, we're not looking at the right thing. Hang on. Wrong screen. There we go. Have you recopied your PU account with PTU? No, Shimpas. This is just my EPTU account I'm on. For some reason, EPTU, the CCU, from the quad did not give me my X1. I've got two of those quads, and both the quads show up in the terminal, but one of them is supposed to be CCU'd into the X1. I think it's just an issue with EPTU. Yeah. I have the original Google phone. Oh, really? That's a good phone slicer. Yeah, some fascinating phones. I still have my original iPhone somewhere. I don't know. I gotta look for it. I do have it somewhere. So, kicking off today's video, thanks for joining me. We're gonna rant about the X1 not being smaller than the Nox and supposed to fit into the 400i better, but they seem to be. Pull up the picture. What the hell's up with this? Including the gun in the front, the X1 is longer than the Nox. I thought it needed to be smaller. So, right. So the Nox should fit comfortably in the 400i. And now I was like, oh no, it doesn't fit, like jumping around, but it's got the same footprint. Is this by design? Yeah, so I don't have the X1 in the game yet, but I was under the impression the Nox was not supposed to fit, but it looks like it should. What's up with that, CIG? Unless they did this purposely. They don't want you to just have a variation. But I mean, the whole reason behind buying the X1 is because it's supposed to be the bike that fits into the 400. Because I'll happily stay with my Nox. I think it's better. I like the aesthetic of the Nox a lot better. It's just a prettier looking bike. So if someone has a X1, we'll give it a shot and try it out. It's the front profile. Nox seems slimmer, right? That should fit. The X1 and Nox both fit in, but the Nox has a weird way of flying and interacting with the ground. Bounces. Asher, I think they will both probably interact the same way. I would have thought that being a dedicated vehicle for that ship, but I thought maybe they'll lock it in place the same way cargo does. I'm not sure if that's a stretch for them to do, but should there be a way that your ship kind of locks into place like a cargo grid? Nox will fit. I've done it. But none of the bike will sit well for long. They don't stay put. And will the X1 stay put? I don't know. Yeah, there should be a way to lock it. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, once the elevator goes up, it should use the same mechanic as a cargo grid, just lock the bike in place. I'm not sure if that's a big stretch for them, but it would make sense. Oh yeah, look, that gun sticks out way more. The Nox is smaller. Yeah, forget the X1. I'm just sticking with the Nox. Forget that. Well, we'll check in a bit. We'll get there. In news today, nothing new really. Went over this yesterday. There's some stupid sweater you get with gift number 2 today, which is the Pico the Penguin thing. I just feel it takes up useless space in my hanger that I don't need. I'm never going to wear the sweater. I'm not going to role play wearing it. That's just me. But if you do like getting stupid sweaters, by all means, click number 2, and that should go into your hanger. What else happened? Leaked Idris war game. Really? Oh yeah, I read this earlier. Apparently, we saw pictures of the Idris in a previous Reddit post that the Idris is complete in game now. There has been talks of a long time for making the Idris and large ships basically flying FPS levels. So this has been something that's been mentioned for a long time, but it seems like it might be closer. Shempasta, the QT stuff is not leaks. The QT stuff is coming from a dev that had left the company a few months ago, and I guess they've okayed for him to release what he had made, which are prototypes for quantum travel. It is not what's being used in the game right now. We saw at CitizenCon, here's what the quantum travel. I don't know why people are so short. Why people forget so quickly. It's if you all have memory problems. Everyone has memory problems because
at CitizenCon.
No, when they put up the 4K video of CitizenCon, they showed exactly what the QT is going to look like. And they showed the upgraded version. Where's the 4K one they did? Was it this one? This? Yeah. Here we go. In case anyone's confused. What's the timestamp for where they go into QT here? Here we go. What is quantum travel looking like in the game right now as of 2 weeks ago with the updated 4K version of the Star Engine demo? This is what QT looks like, not what's shown on Reddit. Ta-da! That's it. Yes. This is what the latest iteration of QT in Star Engine looks like as per Star Citizen themselves 2 weeks ago. That's it. So everything else you're seeing on Reddit and people are, look, it's the latest leak. No, it's not. It's not. Stop being stupid. Why am I the only one who knows this? This is what QT looks like right now in Star Engine. So every single time that dev that doesn't work at CIG anymore shows work that he did from May of this year, and everyone goes, my God, it's the new leak. No, it's not the new leak. Anyway. So, news of the Idris. Okay, this is good. Apparently, possibly, in Evocati or a 322 build, we will be using the Idris as a FPS level. I'm guessing maybe Star Marine, right? Capture the Idris as flows the FPS experience. That's correct. Yeah. So that's exciting. I wonder if the Idris is going to be flyable. But if you see the QT from the outside the ship, yes. Okay, it says we didn't know what the outside looks like. I mean, what that guy did, the samples he showed us were decent. I liked what he did. Like the bubble, the ball shoots forward, and then you kind of slip into it. I like the concept. Yeah, it is cool. The Saber Raven. There's an opportunity to win a Saber Raven. Depotes has partnered with, what's her name? Attend DreamHack Atlanta this weekend. Okay, all you got to do, guys, is attend DreamHack in Atlanta and stand a chance to get the Saber Raven. Sounds like a deal. Had I known these were going to be that rare, I would have picked up a bunch more. What are these selling for? Has anyone bought these yet? They're going for a ton. Anyway. Should we pop in the game? Oh. Actually, you know what? I want to take a look. I went into TikTok and I said, if I just type in Star Citizen, what do I get? So for some reason, well, no reason, I think Santok is probably the biggest creator. Got there early. Santok gets recommended, which is awesome because he does a lot of little short clips and is bringing a lot of people to the game. So TikTok has become quite the platform for onboarding new players into Star Citizen. And I see a couple of content creators hopping in here. I thought we'd take a look at a couple of videos and see what content creators on TikTok are doing. No LTI on the Saber Raven. What? Of course there's LTI on the Raven. Of course there is. Isn't there? Oh, 2 months insurance. What the hell? I mean, really, yeah, you're right. Does it make a difference? Will it make a difference in your life, Red Wolf? I know it will, but no, it won't. Sabres have been neglected, though. FAT stole their thunder. True. Yeah, no, that is strange. I just assumed they come with LTI. I think my Raven comes with LTI, doesn't it? Well, it's weird. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, you're not going to lose the ship in the game. For those who are new and wondering what that's all about, there's LTI, which is lifetime insurance sold with new ships. Basically mean you don't have to buy in-game insurance. But they've said many times before that insurance bought in the game is it's going to be a minor inconvenience. You'll be able to do it very easily by doing one mission and getting 50,000 USC, and that covers your insurance for the year. No ship you bought for real money will ever be lost. You cannot buy a ship for $300 and then lose it. It's not going to happen. There will be ways to retrieve ships, or they possibly won't let you take out a ship that has no insurance on it. So I don't place too much importance on LTI. I have ships. What ship is it I have? I have the Mercury Star Runner with 6 months insurance. It makes no difference. Makes no difference in my life. And in game, if insurance runs out, there'll probably be a screen saying you cannot retrieve this ship because there is no insurance. Please deposit 10,000 USD or whatever to be able to pull out. It's going to be that. There's no ways in hell you will pay real money for a ship and then not be able to actually get it. But on to some TikToking reactions. Check this out. 473,000 views by Zero State. It makes me question what they count as a view, because that is a shit ton of views for anything. Let's start with this. 1.5 million views. What is it?
In Star Citizen, you can be many things, and I choose to be a space medic. This is my Cutlass Red spaceship. It's an ambulance, and I go all across the galaxy rescuing players. This rescue took me to a planet called Hurston, where a player needed first aid, so I was able to find him under the bunker and help him out. The next rescue was very interesting.
Who is this guy? Who is DJ Soto? Anyone know him? I'm not familiar with this. He's obviously a streamer. I don't think I've seen him on Twitch.
I went into deep space to help somebody whose ship was disabled. So I picked him up, but I realized he had a bounty on his head. He must have committed a crime. I let him on my ship anyway. I was going to help him out. The only thing is he can only go one place in the solar system. That's called Grim Hex. So we headed out to Grim Hex. On our way, we were knocked out of hyperdrive by bounty hunters, and there was no way I was going to fight them. So I spooled up my quantum drive, and we were out of there. I went back to check on my passenger, and I don't know what crimes he committed, but they must have been serious. I dropped him off at Grim Hex and wished him good luck. You can be an outlaw in this game, but it's a hard life to live. This rescue took me to a desolate planet where a player had lost his ship. Couldn't get close enough because of turrets, but I was able to pick him up and deliver him to a spaceport where he can spawn in his other ships. This is my life as a Star Citizen space medic. If you ever need help, I'll be there with my trusty Cutlass Red.
Nothing overly special or dramatic about that, but for some reason the TikTok algorithm absolutely loved this. That's a ton of views. Did I see the new ex-BioWare game called Exodus? No, I did not. Any good? But who is DJ Soto? Yeah, the algo blessed him with that. Hey, Aaron Hawk. Good morning. Interesting. 2 million views on that video, but I mean everything else is in the low thousands, like normal. For some reason, the algorithm just absolutely loved that video. So
in Star Citizen, you can be many.
It's weird the way it works, but it's good that TikTok every now and then just picks something and gives a small creator a platform like that, right? Pretty much saving myself with GTA 6. That's 2025. You got 2 years, Ruboy. You gonna wait that long? Yeah. What do you think about that game that came out on Steam, Still Close the Doors? Yeah, so, okay, the day after. Was it the day before? That was a rather unfortunate story. here is the tweet about it. So the studio is called A Fantastic, all right? And for those who don't know, the day before, it was supposed to be an open world kind of zombie survival game. And there's a lot of people who were very, very hyped up for this for a very long time. And the game was finally getting a pre-release, and I guess it was an alpha test, and everyone's jumping into it. And it turned out to be rough. The servers were bad. The zombies were just very basic AI. There were some basic functions in the game, like you couldn't vault over small walls. I saw some streamers saying they couldn't do it. And overall, I never followed the story, but from what I was seeing, everyone was extremely disappointed with what they showed. So my initial impression was early release. It's early alpha. The game is not complete. That's fine. Having witnessed, the development of Star Citizen, I just chalked it off to, okay, that means it's a very early release. Like it's basically a patch, right? It's like the 1.0 patch. And there's going to be 1.5 and there's going to be 2.0. And this is just the basic game mechanics. But it turns out, no. It turns out that they knew. They knew exactly what was happening. So, short story, this patch, this pre-alpha, pre-release drops. It's absolutely terrible. They're getting destroyed on Steam. And they knew that they screwed up. They knew this was not going to happen. And so they put out this release. Today we announced the closure of our studio. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine, like CIG, you backed the Kickstarter, and then after the first hangar patch, CIG goes, we're closing down. What a disaster. Oh my God. And you know what? They hit on something that people wanted. People want this open world MMO zombie survival thing, apparently. Because it was doing well. They ran off with 20 million. Damn. You can't get a refund from Steam if you played the game for 2 hours. Actually, no, Ruboy, I heard Steam was refunding. I heard they were. So anyway, unfortunately, the day before has failed financially. No shit. And we lack the funds to continue. Oh. All the income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. So, I mean, that's their excuse of where the money went. We invested all our efforts and resources, man-hours, into development of Day Before, which was our first huge game. Also, probably a bit of a red flag. This is the first game that they're doing. I'm assuming the devs had previous experience somewhere else, but Division with zombies is a better game. Right. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the fund to continue work. And look, I believe them that if they had the money, they could probably do it. With enough money, you can hire the talent. With enough talent, you can pull it together. The thing that saved CIG, and look, when I backed early also, and those of you who backed the original Kickstarter, you knew the risk. The risk was that you're going to give them the 50, the 100, 200 bucks, and they simply run out of money because there's no more interest. And if CIG lost interest right after the Kickstarter, there'd be no Star Citizen. But we lucked out that there were enough people who knew Chris Roberts, who loved his previous games, and who said, yeah, you know what, I am supporting this. And with that money, they were able to buy additional talent, additional staff. So I see what happened here is essentially they failed to get traction. They didn't get traction. If they had received enough interest and enough money, they could have hired the devs. They could have made this happen. But they ran out of money. And here's where the scam part is. I do not believe this was a scam at launch. I do believe that when they made this game, when they first announced it, they had a pretty good idea. And look, they did touch on something people wanted. They are correct that people want an open world MMO with zombies, all right? A survival MMO zombie game. They in the right space. The problem was they failed to get the traction. So it's important to note that we didn't take money from the public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years and poured our blood and sweat and tears into the game. At some point in those 5 years, and I'm guessing in year 2, they knew this was not going to happen. I'm guessing. I'm not speaking for this company. I'm pretty sure they knew by even the end of year 1, what the situation was. But the fact is they kept on pushing it, hoping that maybe they would get traction later on, and never happened. At the moment, the future of day 1 before property is unknown. Servers will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations with everything in our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. That is also very, very unfortunate. And what I can see from that is they thought they'd be able to pull off this MMO with whatever engine they chose. I don't know what they chose. They quickly figured out that making games is difficult. Newsflash to everyone who has not followed CIG, making games is tough. They thought they could do X. It turns out that only Y was possible. They go, well, fuck. We can't make this an MMO. I don't believe what they have now is anything close to MMO. What's the map size and what they can fit 32 people? So I don't know if that was just a giant screw up by the main guys thinking they can create an MMO on whatever game engine they chose, and it turns out they cannot. But they miscalculated the capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. Really? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? There's a big difference. Chris Roberts actually knows what he's doing. Right. But look, Chris Roberts got his own problems, right? And the problems that Chris Roberts has is his scope creep, the endless scope creep. But at the same time, it's Chris Roberts' scope creep, which is giving us this awesome game. If Chris Roberts was like, yeah, you know what, you'll click a button and the ship will land on a planet on rails, and it will animate you coming through these clouds, and then it'll fly you over the city and it'll land by itself. And Chris, well, wait a second. What if we can do this procedurally? What if you can just fly anywhere you want all the time? And I'm sure at the time when Chris said that, he had some of the CryEngine devs go, that's going to add 5 years onto this game. And Chris Roberts said, let's do it. So Chris Roberts, the biggest criticism he gets is the endless scope creep. But the biggest positive thing, the biggest pro that Star Citizen has is the endless scope of it. Because I can go and pick up this can and take that can and drop it on a rock, on a moon, that is orbiting some planet on some star system, and that can is going to stay there. All right? That kind of scope creep is what makes Star Citizen great. So, yes, Chris Roberts added 10 years onto this game, but those 10 years will translate into 50 years of gameplay. That'll be fine. So, there's a side of it, right? We apologize, didn't meet your expectations. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. Yes, no shock there. Making games is tough. Making good games is tough. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these years. Okay, so horrible story. I did not follow the story too closely before this happened. This wasn't a game that was on my radar.
JPEG.
Okay, there's no mirror thing. Mirrors are expensive in-game. They take a lot of processing power.
Mirrors.
So
the same image. It's this guy, but the mirror is obviously just like a JPEG. This is creepy. Is it the same in the other mirrors? There he is. But he's not on that side.
Okay, that is weird.
We gotta go. Wait, what's up
Every
with
mirror
mirrors?
has that guy in it.
It's all the same.
That's pretty funny.
Graphics are good.
I feel so bad for them. And I feel bad for people who backed the game also. That's not it. Oh, and you can get cars and... That's too bad. I mean, their idea is probably good. That's terrible.
So, can you get up? Try to get off the bed.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh, the falling to the planet. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there's no excuse for that. This is all on rails, right?
Self at home.
Getting out of the bed, which you have no control over. It just threw him out of the scene. That is so weird. I feel bad for anyone who probably got stuck in this and didn't get a refund. What the hell is that?
What is this?
That's terrifying.
What is it? No! He's flying! There he goes with all my lips.
Oh no. That's too bad. Like, you know, I'd be all for this. If this was an MMO, a survival MMO in... I mean, it's totally like the Walking Dead type thing, right? You're in the city, you go collect food, you take it back to your shelter, there's zombies. Like, I'm all for that. They hit the right space. There's people who want this kind of game. Just they fail to execute on it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, wow. What's the reason for this?
What engine is this? Do you guys know? That's just bad. Oh no. Oh no. I feel so bad for them. Oh my god. Can you... So look,
Garden's growing better than ever.
it's easy. Here's the thing.
What's the reason for this? With the fact that the
Oh man. Is it unreal? I feel bad for the devs. Okay, the guy on top knew the deal. He knew what the financial situation was. He knew the games were going to make it. But for sure, there's low-level devs there, like the texture designer, the lighting guy, the weapons designer. There's guys who work there and put their hours in, put their love into the game because they want to see a game. They have nothing to do with the game failing. They're there to do their job. I feel bad for the devs. I don't know how big the dev team was, but I feel so bad for the dev team that worked on this to try make this happen. I don't know how big the team is, but it can't be everyone was in on it, like everyone's in on a scam. It's impossible. For sure, the top level guys knew they were out of money. They knew they were putting out trash. But the guy who designed the lighting and the guy who designed the clothing and the guy who spent 5 hours designing what the bed will look like, probably working for very low wages, it's not their fault. I feel terrible for them. What the hell? That's one glitchy mess of a game. Are we tired of zombie games? I don't know. Like every now and then I'm like, yeah, I'm in the mood for some kind of zombie action. It's the engine from Max Payne. Could be. understand. Is she not being attacked? Look behind you. Look, I like this. This kind of level design, this Walking Dead type scene. I love this. I would play this if it was a good game. Yeah, I'm not sure. If any of you have Google open, what is the size of the dev team on this? Because it's easy. Oh my god, they scan. But for sure, most of the devs working this had no clue. They bought the assets on the Epic Store. Oh. Okay, so this is all Unreal. Yeah, that's unfortunate AI. But look, visually, I don't mind. So Kay says, I don't mind that it's all boilerplate. I don't mind that they're using all assets from the Epic Store. I mean, that's why Unreal is there. That's why the Epic Store is there, to get the assets, to save devs from taking 1,000 hours to make a game. If you can just buy the assets and spit out a good game, I'm all for that. I don't mind if a dev makes a game and bought all the assets out of the source. There's great assets in there. There's some great textures and rocks and trees and cars and guns. If you can save yourself the dev time and the dev expenses and spit out a good game, I'm for it. So I don't mind that they use some assets. But, I mean, you have to make a good game. I guess that's reasonably non-threatening zombies. Yeah, you know what, Black Dream, that's not a bad idea. They should just open source this game and go, here you go, modders, like actually go make a game from it. That would be a good suggestion. I'm going to tweet that out. That's my idea, by the way. I thought of that. They should just open source this game. FN fantastic. I'm gonna at you at this. I think should just open source the day. What's it called? God, I forgot the name of the game. The day before? Was that it? I should know the name of the game I'm talking about. The day before? It was the day before, right? Yeah. Yeah. That is the way. Day before. The day after tomorrow. Okay, now we need a picture. Let's see. I want that. I want the glitch. I want the character glitch. Where was it? Where was the clip with the? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's a great image right there. I think this makes perfect sense. Why waste all the years and everything you've done and just toss it away? Make it open source. Community, go for it. Make something from it. Go. Anyway, sad news there, but great suggestions, Black Dream. I agree. That's what should be done. This is the way. Now, I lost my train of thought. Where were we? Get Epic Games help finish the game with donations and pledge. No, like modders will do it if there's enough community interest, right? Set it up. Let them go at it. Why not? But I do want to go. Hey, does anyone here have a Santok Yai? I want to go check out this ship. And also an X1. Anyone have one? Let's go. EP to you. Launch. Mm-hmm. They bought most of the assets on the Epic Store. There's a guy who made a big list of an asset store. Yeah, like I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, that's why Epic Store is there, right? With the assets. It's there for buying. What's up, Crodo? Thanks for the follow. Look up Archetype Entertainment on YouTube. Archetype. What is it? Archetype. Archetype Entertainment. Okay, Black Dream, you telling me to search 4 different... I'm looking up Archetype Entertainment X BioWare Exodus. So, of those 4 things, which one exactly am I looking up right now? Because that's a lot of different things. Hey, Crodor. I guess you like me searching for things on YouTube because you just subscribed. Thank you. Archetype? There's nothing in Archetype. Oh, X. I think I got it.
As a frontier world.
I think I found what you're looking at. Let's take a peek. Exodus Extended Story Trailer. Is that it? Okay, let's take a look what this is. All right. So, okay, this is for Black Dream. And if it sucks, mods, he's out of here. Let's take a peek at what this is. I'm assuming it's a game demo. Here we go. Oh, thanks for your Bezos bucks, Crodor.
Not only brilliant, but courageous. To save her planet, she was willing to sacrifice everything and travel to the stars. As a frontier world, we were barely hanging on. Desperate. We tried digging up our past to find the key to our future.
Okay. It's space related. So far, I'm liking it. So far, so good.
Max, we need to head back. There's too much interference.
Hold on. I'm getting a reading. I can't.
Max!
No! Wait!
Imminent danger.
I'm all right.
What she found that
Ooh.
day was a miracle.
Alien tech.
It would be our salvation. And she used that ship to explore the far-flung corners of the galaxy. A traveler on the hunt for celestial treasure.
Careful, Max.
The data structure is incredibly dense. This is it. Tom, stay down.
She put her life on the line to bring back artifacts to put us on the path to scientific breakthroughs. She risked everything, time and again. But despite her bravery, eventually her luck would run out. Lucky for us, she made it home safely. While she was alive, she was too humble to speak of her adventures. But at least we, her descendants, can honor her memory. Thank you all for visiting the museum today, and safe travels tomorrow.
Okay, I'm invested in the story. So far, so good.
Hey,
Strange
hey,
character.
that's off
on the hood.
limits.
Alien tech.
She was always charging headfirst into the darkness. I was always one step behind, looking for the light switch. The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart.
Come on.
And I had to save her. So, I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me. Wait, please, Tom.
I don't know what this gameplay is supposed to be like, but this is an awesome trailer so far.
I love you.
Action, intrigue, romance. They got it all. Athy, what's up? No, as far as trailers go, this is excellent. See, he's a real man. He's not afraid to show emotion. Someone's cutting onions.
Thank you.
I feel like I don't have to play this game now. I already know. I feel like I've watched the whole movie. What's up, Chrome? I want to go watch this in the cinema. I mean, I'll pay $15 and $80 worth of popcorn and a drink to go watch this movie. But what the hell's the game about?
Max, we need to head back.
That was the extended version we watched. This is
Hold on,
the short
I'm getting a
version.
reading.
I don't see any difference.
Max!
Wait.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation. To fight against the Celestials. Humanity's greatest enemy.
Cool antagonist.
They found us.
Mysterious orb.
Stay down!
These are the type of grenades we need to start citizen. Homing.
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart. And I had to save her. I led them away from this world. Away from her.
Electric gameplay. Okay, looks kind of Mass Effect. Oh, totally Mass Effect. Oh yeah. Swinging mechanics, repelling. We saw a big mech suit. Over the shoulder gameplay. That's very Mass Effect-ish. We know there's going to be mech suits in it. Cool enemies. Yeah, that's your space magic. That's like playing the Vanguard Mass Effect, right? Yeah. Good. When can we expect this? Any word? DMC music claim. Oh, so yesterday's video, we watched a clip from Kate, right? From Skunkworks. We watched a clip, and she had music playing in the background of her video. Now, the music she used in her video is music she paid for. So as soon as my stream was done, I started getting emails going, YouTube, your video cannot be monetized. Copyright claims. Like, here we go. So yeah, that every single video on YouTube gets dinged somehow during a live stream because of stuff like this. That's fine. Tears away. I didn't see any mention. Exodus game. Yeah, that was good. All right, Black Dream, you don't get banned today. Your recommendation was most pleasant, and now I'm excited for another game, which will not be around for several years also. Oh, and the other interesting announcement was from Hello Games. Now, I have not played No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky just doesn't work for me. If you play Star Citizen, any kind of other space game tends to be a bit of a letdown. So I tried No Man's Sky at launch. It wasn't for me. I felt it was just arcadey, didn't hit the right notes. But this definitely does. From makers of No Man's Sky. Using their existing technology, using their existing gameplay, an existing engine, make one gigantic planet feature dense, full of content. That's the one thing which we saw the opposite in Starfield, was Starfield's massive, all right? They go, here's 1,000 planets, here's 500 planets and moons, but they're empty, there's nothing happening. Give me one planet that is feature dense. And I think that is very compelling. And I think that's what they go sci-fi right into the fantasy realm. Everything they need is done. The engine is done. The crafting mechanics are done. Everything they need is in. Riding a mount, they've got this No Man's Sky. Like, everything they need is in. All they're going to do is just piece it together. So, exciting. This is a day one purchase for me. Actually, no, I will pre-order that. I was not a fan of No Man's Sky, but I will pre-order this, no problem. Octavius, welcome to the stream. We're just going over some games announced recently. Imagine what Star Engine could do on CG. Right, so Tila, you raised a wonderful point there. I mean, we just saw the demo for Star Engine and what it can do. I would love to see Star Engine being picked up for a Star Wars game. We're talking a Death Star, right? That you can fly around, fly inside the canyons, go inside of it, fully operational Death Star. Star Engine can do it. It can do it. Stargate, oh my god, yeah, a Stargate game with Star Engine. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's what CIG is going for. So, I mean, the big Manchester offices, they essentially want to provide support for Star Engine. Like, I hope Star Wars comes along and someone goes, we're going to use this for a big MMO, and CIG basically provides them the tech support to keep it all running. Right, Fred? The trench run on the Death Star using Star Engine, it's done, right? You can do it. Yeah, bring back Paul Jones to make the ships. I mean, not even, no. There's already Star Citizen ships which were made by Star Wars devs. What's his name? Plenty of the Mandalorian ships are made by CIG. They worked on ships in CIG also. Did they actually buy a Falk of Lumberyard? Can they make them themselves? Yes. So, Amazon bought out CryEngine and made Lumberyard. CIG has forked Lumberyard. Actually, it is Lumberyard. It's just Lumberyard Plus, and they call it Star Engine. It's pretty much their engine at this point, right? Pretty sure. Disney's holding Star Wars hostage. Look, only Disney could do what needed to be done with Star Wars now. I'm happy with the Star Wars content. I'm happy to see all these different shows coming out. Mandalorian, Ahsoka, right? Disney's churning them out. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, we haven't done Nicole. Chat, you've been good. Athy, cover your eyes. Let's do some Nicole and let's jump into the game itself. I want to go see the Santok Yai if anyone has one. Send me a friend request in the game. But first, Nicole, in today's episode titled Every Gym Couple on Social Media, roll.
Hi guys, come watch us film some of our favourite exercises. I'll be honest, we never actually train together because he hates that I'm stronger than him, but we always pretend on social media that we're each other's motivation. We've been together for 4 years and none of us can be alone because he's an emotional, insecure bodybuilder and I have attachment issues. Therefore, we stay together and pretend that our relationship is perfect. I also always catch him flirting with other girls in the gym and liking pussy fat pics on Instagram, but I stay with him because he's made me feel like I can't get any better. And the only time we're actually happy is when we have to post on social media, but behind closed doors we fucking hate each other. See you next time. Hi guys, come watch us film some...
Very insightful. I think this is highly accurate. Very accurate. I agree with everything there. All right, let's move on to our... Bam. Oh, fresh game again. Yep. And let me go over to... Does anyone here have a Santok Yai who is online right now in 322 EPTU? August, good morning. Vaston, first time chatter, saying there is a post where a dev stated CIG is not going to sell Star Engine. They did not want to support it. Right. They're not going to sell it as an engine, but they were obviously advertising the engine, and they can, or not sell the engine, but offer support. They will own the engine. But if someone else wants to make a game on the engine, they buy a license to make that game. They don't own the engine themselves, right? Is that not in the books? The same way that Unreal gets licensed out? Because I thought that's the direction they want to go in. Like CIG, besides Star Citizen, can offer support for the engine. Not sell it outright, but offer licenses and then offer whatever gaming studio is licensing it some support, right? So I said sell, right. Why would they sell the engine? They can't. There's no point to selling the engine. Like, no one's selling Unreal Engine. You don't sell the engine. Yeah, but right, August. It's not every single dev at CIG knows every single thing about the company. No one is privy to all the information everywhere. They're totally planning to sell licenses to use the engine. Right, Bella, exactly. So, I mean, why they're making a demo of Star Engine? Like, for us, I mean, we don't need to see the demo. We understand what the engine's about. But you saw other people like Asmon who watch go, oh my god, look what this engine can do. Guaranteed there's other devs out there.
Ninetales have taken over several platforms on Crusader, and the CDF is seeking for volunteers to help resecure them. Check your contract manager for details.
Oh, Dully. Big fan of the Disney version of Star Wars. Mandalorian's okay. Yeah, I mean, Book of Boba Fett kind of fell flat. I thought Boba Fett will be all about him coming to be this big mercenary, coming back to take his place as a mercenary in the universe. But instead, he became the mayor of a town. It's like, I'm Boba Fett, the feared, and now I am the mayor. I mean, there were some cool characters in there. I think it was a nice kind of rounding off to his character, so we know what happened with it. Obviously, you recognize the Fennec Shand helmet right over there. Fennec Shand, awesome character. But Book of Boba Fett, I felt kind of... I thought they would have gone a different direction with that. Middle-aged vibes, yeah. Yeah, so what does a bounty hunter do in his as he reaches old age, right? Well, he becomes the mayor of a town, apparently. I'm okay with that. I would have thought he would have come reclaimed his crown as like the feared bounty hunter in the universe or something, but whatever. That's okay. I want to go check if I can go pull up my X1. I CCU'd the quad into the X1, and yesterday it was not available. Let's see if it's up now. Excuse me. Pico sweater. I'm not a fan of those sweaters. I'm not a fan of stuff that takes up space in my hangar. Actually, can I redeem that sweater? It's a beautiful night. Smoltz. A taste of its own. Air quality is bad. I'm getting Night City vibes. Okay, let's head over to Gate 4. Good start, I took a wrong turn. Is there no way to Gate 4 through here? There is, I can just go through Maria, right? I'm taking the long way around. And is there a back exit through here? Don't know why I thought there would be. Apparently not. Never mind. Maybe there isn't. All right, we're gonna go to Gate 4. I want to go to the ground vehicle terminal. I want to see if I can pull up the X1. There was a problem with the EPTU in that it did not apply the CCUs. So let's see if that's happened now. We're gonna go to perimeter line. See, there is. Where's this? How do I get from there? Adventure for another time. Perimeter line, gate 4, right up here. GTA 6. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge. I suspect and have a strong feeling that GTA 6 and Squadron 42 will be coming out around the same time. They'll be competing with each other.
Next stop, Moorville City Gate.
As luck would have it, both Squadron 42 and GTA 6 will be summer releases in 2025. CIG will push it. Yeah, you know, maybe they will. They just may. Because GTA 6 is going to kill Squadron 42. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. Starfield failed to kill it, but GTA 6 will kill it. August, you know it to be true. Search your feelings. When did GTA 5 come out? Someone check Google quickly. Look up GTA 5 release date. I'm curious if it was a summer release or a Christmas release. Gate 4. Right, I mean, it's a different... Ruboy, I mean, it's a different demographic, but the gaming companies know very well that people have X amount of budget. And if your budget for this month is going to be, or your budget for the summer is, you know, $80 for a new game release, September 17th. All right, so late summer. Yeah. I mean, the worst thing is basically releasing two big blockbuster games the same month or same date. Okay, let's see if this is working now.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
No, it's not. I'm supposed to have a this hover quad is supposed to be CCU'd. Huh. Yeah, well, so much for that. Bathroom break. Be right back. Why don't you just stare at that terminal for a second? My BRB sign. Yeah, right. What I miss? Oh, you filling up August? No, that was the number one, August. But yes, I went on a Costco run and they had bidets for $70. And I said, I gotta try it. And I gotta say, amazing purchase. $70 worth of bidet? Can't go wrong. It's awesome. But not heated. It's a cool, refreshing, cold spray. Alright, so we have no X1.
The ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Negative on the X1. Negative. Zimfella, what's up? Okay, so does anyone here have an X1 or a Santok Yai? If not, we're gonna go and find ourselves a another location on Microtech to explore, because I haven't seen a bunch of them. Microtech. Odds are we may find one in the wild. We'll do that. Black Dream, do you have one? If yes, if you're playing right now, send me a party request. We can go outside Microtech and test it out. Yeah, August, the heated bidet was $400. Man, it's not crazy, but it's, you know, it's worth it. It is. I mean, you use it every day, right? The important topics we cover here. It's winter, right? But I mean, the house is heated, so it's not bad. But the $400 one had seat warmer, fragrance sprayer, lighting, plays music. It's like totally out of South Park. Totally out of South Park. There's nothing wrong with some cold water, Ath. It's refreshing. Right. This isn't shenanigans. It is. It's a $400 toilet seat. Like all these buttons aside, there's light up seats at night. It plays music. That's worth it. I think. I mean, $400 is pricey for a toilet seat, but it's definitely worth it. No. Where am I going? Spaceport. Where am I? To permit? No. No. Great. Where's the spaceport? No, it's not here. It's this way. Right. So that's in our August in our guest bathroom. There is no power to plug it into. So I went for the non-electric, but in the main bathroom there is power right next to the toilet, so that could work. I think it's a good purchase. Otherwise you have to run your own lines. Power lines. Makes it an expensive install.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
No, T-Love, I never get lost. Everyone knows my impeccable sense of direction. I've yet to get lost in this game ever. Most important feature, self-cleaning. When you say self-cleaning, Citizen, do you mean it cleans the toilet bowl or it cleans the little stick that comes in and out? Take care, Black Dream. Thank you for the suggestion of Exodus. Clean the wand. Yes. So that was one of the features on this toilet. It says it's a self-cleaning thingy. So when you turn the knob a bit, there's like water that sprays inside where that knob is. And it's like, why is that needed? But then, I mean, I guess it makes sense because stuff will get on that, right? Ooh, free armor. What is it? True Def Core. Meh. Spaceport. Am I lost? I am. I am lost. Wait. No, I'm right. I'm at the spaceport. Where's a stupid minimap? I'm telling you guys, when the map comes out, well, I'll never use the map. I don't need a map. I'm just excellent. I have an excellent sense of direction. Everyone knows this. Alright, so what we'll do is I'm going to pull out the 400i. And maybe we find someone along the way with an X1 to see how it fits. Athy, I don't need a map. You know this. Men don't need help navigating. We just know. We're born with a built-in navigation map. LMNO deliver. Gotta slap on the nice paint. Let's see, should we go for the silver paint or should we go for the black? Black and gold. Black and gold. If you're in the ePTU, you will not get an update to the stuff in your hangar until you do a character copy to PTU. Really? That's too late now, I'm in already. Thoughts on the recent Griefernet video? I have not seen any video. Alcoholic Django Fett. Is there new drama? What's the story now?
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hangar 2, let's go. Hangar 7, close. It's called Roy's Guide. What the... Oh. Yeah, someone sent that to me. It's not... But that's not Griefernet. Okay, I need to understand something. Griefernet is an org in the game, but what's Roy's Guide associated with that? What's the connection? Right, so, I mean, is there something controversial? I mean, I just saw it there talking about a Bob is someone who's just a normal player. I'm like, okay. I mean, thank you, but what's the, he's part of Gina just dogging? Yeah, I'll be honest. When I started in Star Citizen, this is like 10 years ago, drama and all the griefing and stuff was like all hot. Like, yeah, we're gonna do this and like test, like we're gonna grief people. But as the years went by, you know, it just whatever. Like, it's not important. It's not exciting. There's nothing. I see the griefing stuff come out. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? It's not anything worth spending your time over too much. I mean, I was all for the drama and stuff early on. But, I mean, me personally and everyone around me, we've all kind of just gotten older and just care less at this point. I think communities as a whole have also moved past that griefing is the most amazing and best thing you can do in a game to the movement away from griefing being the biggest game loop ever to more positivity has been a gradual change in gaming communities over the last 10 years. So look, there's still going to be elements of that. That's fine. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested I am in that segment of the game, it's like at a 1. I just don't care. Maybe I'm just getting old and cranky. I just care less and less every year. Maybe I should open the hangar doors. He's dogging me? Oh, am I mentioned? Awesome. I mean, I expect mention in all these videos, as I should. Don't forget, I was nominated as the biggest white knight in all of Star Citizen by the Refunds Reddit, which is quite the honor, because I would have thought Board Gamer would have took it. So, if Board Gamer wants the crown, he has to jack it up a bit. Yes, good takeoff. Alright, so with the lack of a Santok Yai and X1, we're going to take a look at other locations in... oh, I'm on the wrong planet. I have to go to Micro... Actually, no, aren't there locations here too? Yeah, what's up with Board Gamer slacking off? Is he being more negative? I mean, is he trying to be more salty? Because Salty Mike cornered the market on that. What do you mean Board Game is salty? Board Game is pandering to the negatives. Oh no! Oh, you know what this means? This means there's an opening for me to be the White Knight. Guys, I want to let you know something right now. CIG can do no wrong. CIG is as perfect as a game company can ever be. They have kept all their promises. They've kept all the timelines, all the schedules. They have never inflated numbers. They've never given false hope when it was due. Understand that Chris Roberts is perfect in every way, and everything he says is scripture. How am I doing? Thank you. Thank you. As the winner of the 2023 and 2024 White Knight of Star Citizen, I accept this award. I also find that so stupid, you know. It's not that Board Gamer is salty. It's fine to like and dislike things at different points in time. There are times where you can be very excited about things happening in Star Citizen, and there are times where you can be upset about things in Star Citizen. It's normal. It's perfectly human. It's perfectly fine. But you'll get people who they'll go watch a Board Gamer video, and he's excited about some ship or some new game mechanic, and they'll go, what a White Knight. And then they'll go see a different video where he's like, they said this will be out, and the patch isn't out, so I'm very disappointed. They go, oh, Board Gamer is so salty. Like, fuck no. Grow the fuck up. People can feel different things at different times. There are people that come to my stream and go, you're so overly positive all the time. Like, yes, you just happen to come into a part of the stream where I'm happy about something. Like, do you have to preempt every single stream or video by saying, I'm very angry about these things. Now that I've said that, let me talk about things I like. Like, no, that's nonsense. But you'll find people do it. So whenever someone goes, Salty Mike is so salty, no one loves Star Citizen more than Salty Mike. He cannot stop playing this game. It's his bread and butter. It's all he does. He will not play a game he doesn't like. And I'm like, I watch Salty Mike and I don't like him. He's too negative. Like, no, man. Nobody loves this game more than him. Or I watch Board Gamer, he's too positive. No. Every one of these guys knows what's up. Are there any new locations in Hurston? Been watching Board Gamer since 2.0 days. He's changed his channel a bit for wider net viewers because he's being genuine, maybe. MK, perhaps. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being positive about a game that you like. But just because you're being positive about it doesn't mean you're blind to the negative parts of it. It also depends who you want to surround yourself with. Like, I don't want to surround myself by people who just cry all day. Go, I backed the game in 2013. I spent $50 and then it's not even out yet, so I'm crying every day. Like, fuck off. Seriously, like, I don't want to hear you crying. Like, sell, get a refund, sell in the gray market, just leave. I can't stand people who cry and complain, like adults, grown adults. They'll cry and complain because they spent $100 10 years ago on something and it isn't out yet. Like, I don't want people like that around here. It doesn't interest me. So I will not sit there and cater to that. And when someone does come in and cry, they go, I paid for the Banner Merchantman 10 years ago and isn't out yet, and I cry every day because of that. Like, alright, get over it, man. Like, be an adult. Like, if this is the worst thing happening in your life and you have to wake up every day and complain and go on social media and write about it every single day, because that's what some people do. Like, you have psychological issues if that's what you do. So, are there any locations here that I need to see? Because there are new ones, right? Tompkins, no. Elbridge, no. Thetis, no. Zacharias, no. Rufus, no. Upright, no. Pickersfield. This is new. Is it? Guys, we're doing actual exploration. I do believe Pickersfield is a name I've not seen before. Need to monetize the outrage market. Standard Dev, you are correct. I mean, this is what Salty Mike did find. Between just saying Star Citizen is great or saying, hey, Star Citizen is great, but holy shit, does this suck? Let me explain the suck part. There's an added demographic to that, because people who hate Star Citizen will go watch what you're saying about Star Citizen, that it sucks. People who are fans of Star Citizen will go see what you're saying, that it sucks. So you double your market penetration by saying that you don't like something. It's normal. There's plenty of hate watchers. There are people who despise me and are watching because they absolutely hate. Hate watchers are good too. It's part of the game, right? Can we stream snipe? Absolutely. Tells how much it hurts. I need to hear the anguish and rage. Yeah, I mean, August, we joke about it, but look, there are people who do suffer from certain mental issues, and to them, having spent 50, 100, $1,000 on Star Citizen in 2013 and the game not out yet is something which actually has taken a huge mental toll on them. And I say those people, seek help. Like, go seriously find help. Because if you're an adult, like, you shouldn't be that upset about the... Dealing with it is the big difference. I'm talking about the people that you'll see on certain social media where they'll spend every single day. Well, that's also different, because some people do it for the attention that they like. The attention they get from complaining. Society is attracted to the negative. It's true. For example, I think the 400i is the worst overpriced garbage ship in the game. It is so disgustingly terrible. It flies like garbage. Only arrogant dipshits buy it. Who the hell want to own this ship? Alright, looks like we have a new location, as I can tell by this red light. Why is it always nighttime? Every single time I do these, it's night. And don't crash on the surface. Did I make it? Those are my lights, that's it. Alright, what we got? Ladies and gents, Pickers Field, new location. Obviously it's nighttime, because God forbid I do one of these in the daytime where we can actually see what's happening. I guess if I just park over here and spread light over the entire place, that could possibly work for me. I'd love to know where I'm landing. Landing lights would probably be a good thing too, right? Let's just put it down right here. Nice and easy. Am I down? I am. Let's go take a look. This is exploration. I like this. What I spent in Star Citizen since 2014 isn't close to what I spent on WoW. Oh, Ruboy, how much you spent on World of Warcraft? But it's not even... I see a lot of people trying to justify it. Like, you know, I spent X amount this year and it's justified. It doesn't... It's perfectly fine to be upset that the game isn't out. Hell, I mean, it's frustrating as hell. But it's okay. I'm not going to let it eat me alive. I'm not going to wake up crying in the middle of the night that the game isn't out. Let's go check out Pickers Field. This is where the X1 would have gone. But we'll just imagine there's one there. Best feature of this ship. This is what sold me. I can just pull up my X1, which I think is now useless because the Nox is actually smaller. And they finally fixed the texture on that too. Great parking spot. Alright, Pickers Field. What you got? Let's take a look. I'm loving these new outposts. Several thousand World of Warcraft, but a ton of gold. Ah, okay. I'm gonna give Star Citizen game devs a hard time over the ships I've bought. I mean, what do you mean you're giving them a hard time? And I've seen people post it that go, I post angry things on social media to teach them a lesson. Like, do you think the game devs are sitting there reading social media to learn a lesson from people? They're not. But that's the... I've seen that a lot. People say, we got to stick it to the devs. We got to let them know. And they'll post on social media and they'll post on comment sections, on articles, saying, we really have to clamp down and let the devs know we're pissed off about this and this by social media. Like, look, the dev goes in the morning and goes to work and is going to do their job. And you posting negative things on social media is not going to make them do the job harder, right? They're going to dev harder because you taught them a lesson. There was an angry tweet, so I'm going to dev twice as hard today. Like, I've been slacking on the Banu Merchantman, but because I saw a guy posting on Twitter, I'm going to be extra hard with the textures right now. I'm going to work extra hard. Like, you know, hold them accountable. I've seen, but that's content creators too. I've seen content creators go, I'm making this video to hold the devs accountable. Yeah, I mean, your YouTube video is definitely going to make them work harder that day. You see the dev getting up in the morning, making his coffee, you know, catches the bus, gets to the Manchester office, sits down at his desk, and his task for today is to polish the gold texture on the interior of the Banu Merchantman cafeteria. But before he does that, he opens up Twitter and he goes, "Oh my God, this guy here is saying that the Banu Merchantman is taking too long. I'm gonna work so hard on this texture, man. I'm gonna make this texture really pop now that I've seen this. It's definitely gonna inspire me." What commodities are for sale? I mean, if it wasn't for that random guy on the YouTube comment, I would not be working as hard. Recycled material. Copper, iron ore, scrap. Alright, so another one is location that sell the stuff. I guess, has anyone done a mission which has actually brought you to one of these locations? What is the mission that brings you here? Curious. Oh, look. There's someone here. Hello. Can I take your gun? You know what? This armor is not horrible. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna wear it, but it's decent. $600 rework. Yeah. I mean, I have the 600i Touring, so I'm excited to see that come out. You know, if I just tweet a bit harder, maybe they'll get out faster. Gotta hold them accountable, you know? I mean, if you don't say things on social media... I want your gun. Can we do like a Skyrim kind of sneak up and take someone's weapon? No, we can't. Chuckles, what's up? Box missions, eliminate hostile spawn, new outposts. So are these the hostiles? These guys don't seem hostile. Not right now, anyway. I'm assuming that they are hostile, though, right? What are you rocking? FS9? I'm looking at the gun, not her ass. Gun texture is so good. Shoot them and see if they become hostile. Do I have a weapon on me? I do. Alright. I want this guy's gun, so, okay. Athy's asking me to run an experiment here. Will they become hostile? Or are you reacting to weapons at all? You're not. Alright, there's a heavy over there. The rule is always take out the heavies first. Oh, you're not heavy, you're just normal. Okay. Yeah, let's do this guy. Let's see if these guys go hostile. No crime stat. Anyone? No? Sweet. Can I loot you? Oh, I can. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Can I take your gun? I like your pants also. Alright, can I take ammo? I can. Can I not take your weapon? Okay, can I drop it down there? Nice. Nice. Let's go. Killing spree engaged. Who's the guy with the... no, where's the guy with a sniper rifle I wanted? What was it? Not you. Not you. Yeah, I want your gun. Oh, wait. Yeah, you do go hostile. But only within close range, though. Interesting. Interesting. Don't know why that's happened. But I will take your scope and I will take your weapon. And I will take some ammo for your weapon. Okay, this is a good way to just get stuff in the meantime. Kind of liking your helmet. No, I gotta keep my current helmet. Not a fan of that. What happened to your scope? Did I pull off your scope by mistake? Scope applied. There we go. Okay, we're back in action. It's not done yet. Yeah. I mean, this looks like this is a fun place to come shoot stuff. Yeah, they're not reacting much. Here we go. Incoming fire. We're making our own game loops here. Run! Oh, it's coming from everywhere. Take that. I didn't bring in a med pen, did I? Oh, I got that. We're good. We're good. Oh, run! Run away! Take cover. No! Am I out? Uh-oh. Athy, this is your fault. Come on. Med pen. Med pen. Not working. Crap. Okay, we're gonna blame Athy for this. Alright, we're gonna have to fight our way out. Emergent gameplay. Where's it coming from? I think it was a med pen on one of the other guys, though. Can you see me in the dark? 14% health. I see your lights. There we go. Wonder if I can just sneak in here. You'll have a med pen for me. Oh yes, thank you. So this is the kind of gameplay we need, you see? Now we're rocking it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we'll take some of your ammo. Take some of that. Now they dropped the ammo count down to 75. There we go. Back in action. Back in action. Oh. Oh. See that? They're sneaking up on me. Nice. Actually, so stealth must be in the game because this guy didn't open fire. He just walked up to me casually in the dark and didn't see me. Huh. That I like that. I like that very much. Can I loot you? I'll take one of your med pens. What was that? What can I loot you? Good enough shirt. Camo shoes. Storing's unavailable. Anyway. Yeah, these locations will be fun. Looking forward to that coming in. Let's go destroy the rest of them from the sky. I mean, good spot to have the A1. My 890 jump isn't the ship sold. Oh yeah, August, don't get into the Black Dream. He's got issues with the 890 jump. Very strong complaints that he's brought up many times. Definitely go on a spectrum and start a concern thread. Black Dream, I think we talked about that before though, right? We've covered the 890 jump issue. And I'll say this again. Whatever ship you buy, if you imagine it to be something in your head, or CIG said it would be something, and it turns out to not to be that thing exactly, I mean, hey, that's just how it works. You're not going to get... I mean, you're talking about the exploration, right? Because things change. And if you bought something that's not working out to what you thought, there's always the option to melt it, right? Get store credit. Change it to something that you want.
Engines active.
That's right, chat. Little do you know, but August is actually the main dev that worked on the 890 jump. This is how you clear the area. Come on, give me a target. Give me something to shoot at. There's no one shooting at me either. And there's no destructible environments here either. But that's coming, right? I think we'll get to a point where we see that soon. Like, I want to shoot these things and watch stuff explode. Yeah, so much for that. And it's always nighttime. Okay, so we got ourselves an FS9. I'm assuming the rest of the locations will be pretty similar, but I want something in the daytime. It's my consumer right to complain. Yeah, but Black Dream, how long can you do it though? How many years can you do it? But look, the 890, well, if I remember correctly, you're concerned about the exploration not being in, right? But does what you're saying go directly to a dev and go, oh, this guy's reminding us of something we have to do, so let's definitely do it. I'm not saying don't complain, but I'm saying is your complaining effective? Is it reaching who you need to affect? Because if you go into a random Reddit thread or you go and tweet, who's it reaching, right? Is the person that needs to see it getting it? And if they're not, then just you shout into the void. So, does it help? I mean, if a tree falls in the forest type thing, right? Constructive feedback. Right. I mean, there'll be threads where a dev is asking for an opinion on something, or there'll be a poll. Those are useful. But, like, going onto Spectrum and being the 9th person today saying, where's the Banu Merchantman? I'm so sick and tired of waiting, isn't helpful. It doesn't help them. Nor will it make the Banu Merchantman come along faster, right? Not saying that people shouldn't be upset, but I'm saying, what is it that you can actually do? What is it you can do that is actually helpful? That's very different. Tech.
Quantum drive activated.
I wrote many compliments on threads and support. Yeah, I'm sure the devs appreciate it. But I'm saying that there's only so much we can do which is useful to them. Not that people should not complain if things are wrong. But what I'm talking about is people who do it continually. People who do it every single day. That doesn't achieve anything. It just makes you upset. It's like that mindset that if you keep on doing it, then it'll cause change to happen. I think at this point, keep on using the Banu Merchantman example, no amount of complaining is going to make that Banu Merchantman get by faster. They're very well aware of the story and of the problems. This ship grew in me. I thought I would never like this ship, but it's definitely grown on me. I'm going to go to Microtech, and we're going to go outside the hangars there, because there's always people who dump their ships. I want to see if we can find ourselves a Santok Yai. I don't know why you guys are coming down on Black Dream. Look, he has a hobby, alright? His hobby is to write about the 890 jump and complain about it. So let him have his hobby. Hate the turret locations of 400. I know. I mean, it's such a sleek looking ship. This back one there, right? I mean, it's supposed to fold down. It looks like it's got that articulating arm to make it come down to the back, but the ship itself is so sleek looking, I would have thought they would have made it fit in, or at least put it underslung under the back over there. But at this point, I'm just used to it. It's whatever. I'll live. It'll be fine. Yeah, let people have their hobbies. Look, my hobby is saying how Chris Roberts is infallible and can never do anything wrong. Right. Star Citizen is the best game that will ever be made. Everything they said is happening. There is nothing wrong with this game. It is perfect in every way. Hey, you joke, August, but remember Sandy had to remove herself from social media because she was getting harassed by that group. It's happened to her. That was unfortunate. Gamers can be a terrible bunch. You know, gamers are both the best and the worst of what the internet has to offer. The gaming community brings people together from around the world, which is awesome. But within the gaming community are the worst of it's the dregs of society also. For those who weren't around for that, there was a phase, it was 2014, 15, I think, where there was this group in Star Citizen who were causing issues, and they started piling on Sandy. The fact that what was her position? Was she marketing back? She still is marketing, isn't she? They started just piling on her because of her position and why she has the position she has. And an old video of her being tickled, some kind of weird tickle fetish stuff that came up from who knows where, from her college days, I guess. And there were pictures of her kids on IMDb, and I think she had to pull down her kids' profiles of IMDb because of the harassment. It was just disgusting stuff. It was unfortunate. Yeah, some people were being thrown off Spectrum. They were being banned from Spectrum. And their way of getting back, look, when you're anonymous and you can get back at them at CIG for doing horrible things to you, they did. And that's what they did. They just harassed her to the point where she was like, I'm off social media. I'm just getting off. Which basically is what they wanted. So, it was an unfortunate phase. Space Canada. Let's go take a look. Harper's Point. These are the new locations, right? Can we see something in the daytime? Let's take a look. Outpost 54. That sounds new. Is Outpost 54 new? Is that a new one? Ruboy, are you having a stroke? Okay, actually I did want to go to the cabbage. Let's go to New Cabbage first. There's always ships outside. And go.
Quantum drive activated.
It's a drug post. Okay.
Quantum drive deactivated.
MK, we don't like that kind of controversial takes in here, but yeah, the Coda pistol is awesome. Best pistol. Okay, so usually right outside the spaceport, you'll find people dumping their ships. Let's go take a look. Usually right there. Look how beautiful that is. That's the one thing about a good engine, is that if you do it right the first time, it's gonna hold up well. You know, look at the light, the shadows. This will hold up for 10 years. I'm not sure what the graphics will be like in 10 years from now, but this should hold up just perfectly fine. Let's take a look. What do we have? We've come all this way just to find the exact same 400i. Fucked. Oh, it seems to be a 400i meeting. I'm glad I'm in the right place. Does any... Oh, there we go. Exactly what it came for. Santok Yai. What did I tell you guys? Exactly the thing I came... Exactly what I came to see. Did I call it or what? Did I call it or what?
Engines inactive.
Yeah. I was like, let's go and find ourselves a Santok Yai. And the first place to go to find one is exactly where it is. People say, I don't know this game, I don't understand this game. Those people are horribly wrong. Nobody understands this game better than me. In fact, I say Montoya is an expert. Not only is he the biggest white knight with the largest arms, he understands the ins and outs of this game better than everyone. Ladies and gents, may I present to you the Santok Yai. What's the point of spending money and buying it when you can just come and get one anytime you want? Right over here. Looks like the paint needs a bit of work, but There we go. Canopy. Can I get in even? Uh-oh. Maybe not. Oh, that's too bad. I would have liked to fire it up. No? Oh, you can't steal ships anymore. Well, if the paint's taking a bit of a... Oh. Look at the components. That would have been cool as some kind of big weapon, but it's a component bay. Can I close it? Okay, I can't seem to interact with anything on this ship. Oh well. You know, I skipped on this. I did not buy this ship. I don't see the need for a medium fighter in my fleet. What they should have done, and this is a missed opportunity, the Nox should have been able to fit in this area here. The Nox should... They're kind of two magnetic grids, and the Nox just fits in between it. That would have made this so much cooler. Missed opportunity. More components in the back here. Guess it all slots up and slides in. Yeah, I mean, this is nice. I don't think I need it. It's nice. I just don't have a need for it in my fleet. It's a cool fighter. You kick off Melter. Well, Ruboy, you can just buy it back, right? Okay, so we've accomplished our objective. The objective was to go see the Santok Yai. And we've done it. I would have liked to hear the sounds. No, it doesn't let me interact. I wonder why. Hello, is this your ship? And where's the black and yellow version of this armor for us? Anyway, cool ship. But, just not something I would use. Buy it back for the patch drops. Ruboy, then gift it to me, and I'll buy it back and try it out for you. After the soil, I was let down by the ship. How so, Athy? Yeah, it seems the 400i is a popular ship. Seems to be the go-to ship. Seems like a 400i meetup. And let's go park my baby.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Are the markers working? They are not. Oh, they are. Alright. Hey, this patch is looking promising. No, the Soylent... Yeah, look. I like the Soylent because I think it's just unique. Where's my parking spot? Up here? I don't see myself using the Soylent much for anything other than I'll pull that once in a while because it's just different. That's about it. It's like it's a taxi between places, right? This is one of those tight ones. No, we can do this. Ah, it is tight. No, we can do it. Easy. Easy. Yeah, there we go. Like a glove. Like a glove.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Excellent work. Good job, everyone. Can accelerate fast. Yeah, it's cool. The laser repeaters are pretty awesome on the Santok Yai. Oh, what? Yeah, it's bespoke weapons, right? Well, ladies and gents, I'm going to park the ship over here, and we will do a logout in a sec. I'm going to go get some lunch, can of tuna, some rice, get my protein in for the day. Let's go and... oh, you know how we always say there's... we're looking at the stream when I go... let's go raid the yoga pants. There was a lot of drama on Twitch. The new meta is apparently girls streaming topless. Apparently they sit there topless. Well, obviously you can't see the nipples, but they're streaming with a screen right there. And two of them have gotten a ban over the past couple of days for it, only to make them a lot more popular. And so every time we've been tossing over to a raid, I say, well, look who it is. Let's see now. Let's go see. Cromwell, cover your eyes. People keep saying, no, don't do... Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Cover your eyes if it's going to offend you. That's how I filter my viewers. If you're offended by the female form, which we're not. We celebrate the female form here. Oh, I'm not being recommended her anymore. What the hell? I'm just being recommended Cyberpunk, Red Dead. Oh, man. Oh, this changes everything. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Kind of close. Oh, Yoga Pants hasn't been recommended. You know, Twitch has definitely switched to a lot more adult focus than I thought they would. I guess it's whatever pays the bills, right? Yeah, but Athy, the band that there was one called Asian Bunny X. She got the ban. It's a 3-day ban. So they get banned. It gets in the news. Dextero on his sites all go, oh my god, look at this Twitch streamer. She was banned. Is it Dextero? What's that site called? What's that news site called? Streamer bans. It's called streamer bans? Where was it? So you get into streamer bans, then it gets picked up by all these news sites, which then in turn drive all this traffic to you. Here we go, this one. She will stream topless, but obviously with the parts covered. Then she got banned for it. Then all these news sites pick up that she's banned, which send more traffic to her, and she's back in 3 days. So I don't know what the point is of these 3-day bans by Twitch. I mean, if you've broken TOS or you've pushed the boundaries, should you get a 3-day ban and that's it? Doesn't make much sense. But anyway, ladies and gents, thank you for joining me this fine morning. I'm going to grab my lunch. I appreciate everyone dropping in. Mactavius, thanks for the follow an hour ago. Crawdor for the sub. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. Blazo for the bit. Thank you very much. Appreciated. But Athy, they do have OnlyFans. That's the thing. These girls are straight up porn actresses on Pornhub, and they come to Twitch to drive traffic to their porn content. That's the interesting part, which I guess Twitch is handling. Because if you're technically not breaking rules, but you're really pushing the limits of what they are permitting, then all these porn stars are basically using Twitch to attract these 14, 15-year-olds to their OnlyFans content. I mean, they're technically not breaking TOS, right? Who was the one that was yesterday? It was also... it's this one. Morgue Pie? I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't even want to search for it. There might be something bad. But basically, streaming topless, just with the screen covering the important parts, with her boobs greased and oiled up so they're shiny, driving the viewers to go and sub to her OnlyFans. And so Twitch has been used as a platform to direct all these young boys into porn content. I mean, that's not what it's supposed to be, right? But that's what's happening. Twitch knows 3-day bans are bringing... Yeah, Pappy, you know what? It could be it. At the end of the day, Twitch answers to its advertisers. Now, if the advertisers are getting the hits, then Twitch is okay with it. I mean, what's her face? Amaranth, right? How many times is she close to broken toss? She's been banned multiple times. Every time she gets banned, it just generates more news and brings in more people. So Twitch is winning this either way. Twitch is not losing out in any way, shape, form, or all. But it's just the way it's working. All right, let's do a raid. Let's see. Anyone recognize anyone around here? Who should we do? Let's see. Otherwise, I'm going to drop you off into... if we're not going to do that, we're going to go to just chatting and find yourself a booby streamer. Go raid them. Twitch is a 13 plus platform. Right. So you have these 13, 14, 15-year-olds being directed. And you saw every time I went to Twitch, right, they'd be right up on the top. What's up with these VTubers suddenly? I mean, they were recommending them. I was getting recommended all these booby streamers all the time. And so they know what they're doing. Oh, Kemi65 is on. Ladies and gents, Kemi65, good friend of Griffin. Go say hello to Kemi. /raid. Kemi65. He's an OG, good fan of Griff's. Send my regards. I'm going to grab myself some lunch. Thank you very much for joining me. It was a pleasure. I'll be on Discord if you want to catch me on. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same place, same time. And I want to try to take a Santok Yai out for a spin, see what it does. Maybe do a couple of bounties with it. Get run. And also the X1. Actually, you know what? I'll copy my account to PU. Was that the recommendation? To see if I can get my X1 to spawn. Because I want to put it into the 400 and see if it does indeed blow itself up or not. But for now, off to Kemi65. Sending my regards. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for joining me this morning. I will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. And be good. Or bad. As much as you want. Either way, it's fine. I'm okay with it. Take care, guys. And we're off. Have a good day.